Hey guys, I'm Liv and welcome to another episode of Live a Little. Now this week, let's learn about self-branding. Why is it so important? Now I had the privilege of having a chat with Mr. Garfene Grandison, Public Relations and Digital Manager at Nestlē Jamaica Limited. Now this is what he had to say about self-branding.
Self-branding really and truly it's the message or the image that you put out that you want others to see. What do you represent when somebody look at you when you step into a room? I think it's very important because it is something that sets you apart from other people, and it actually sets you up for things that you want to do in life, maybe some opportunities that you don't even know of as yet, but it might be happening in the background, and then people see you and they say, okay, that person might be the perfect fit because of the way that you position yourself as a brand. So it could work for you, but it could also work against you. So we just need to know how to kind of toe the line so that we have that balance. Creating a niche is something that will make you different from everybody else. So you have to pretty much ask yourself a question: what would make me stand above everybody else? When you're in a sea of other people, you have to find a way to kind of drown them out so that you remain top of mind. Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, they're there. Those are what add visuals to your life. But then it depends on what you want to do. Is it that you want to be a vlogger? Is it what you want to be a social media influencer, where when you put on a shirt and you say come and buy this, everybody run in and do it? So what I think it boils down to is, what do you truly want? What I commonly find for persons that are millennials, and I still like to consider myself a millennial, is that we don't use all of the platforms to our advantage. And the reason why we don't use these platforms to our advantage is because we truly don't know what we want, or we haven't discovered what it is that we want, what our brand essence is. There is a particular tool that is underutilized, especially for young professionals, and I think that's LinkedIn. I mean, we're so caught up with Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter, but we often forget that LinkedIn is there to kind of help us as individuals who want to transition into corporate. So I find that not a lot of people are using that tool as yet, but it's something that can guarantee your next job. I started out in media from I was about 16. For me, I always thought that dressing immaculately was something that my brand should and ought to represent. So no matter where I went, I was always cognizant of the dress code. I always looked well, I was always poised, I was always polite, and so those are the things that my mother grew me good to, right? So those are some of the things I used and I adapted and I use in my professional life. And so after a while, people used to always, talk about Garfene, or let's link Garfene, and so from then my network started to expand a lot more, and it actually helped me to transition into corporate. At the end of the day, everybody's gonna have something that they're going to say, or something that they think that we should do. And it's also okay if you don't know what you want to do or what your brand should represent at a very young age. But when you're going to be like a chameleon and you just change, and as the wind turns, I mean, that is, I think, is bad self-branding, because at the end of the day, nobody will know what you represent. You won't even know what you represent because you're trying to fit in here, fit in there, and just like you're a puzzle piece. When if you want to be a good brand, you literally have to, again, I'm going to repeat this word, find your brand essence, what you stand for, and just let people know, this is me. If you're a party person, you're a party person. If you're a corporate gent or a corporate lady, that's what you are.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Live a Little. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, or leave a comment down below if there's a special lifestyle video you'd love to see me do. Also, follow me on Instagram at livealittle_11. Be sure to do something fun this week. Learn or try something new. Just live a little, and I'll see you on Friday.